This is a compilation video in which I am taking one recording from a stage performance and then some recordings from a classroom performance to make the story continuous.
Now, in the summertime, as you know, things are really growing, really getting green, really getting busy out here in the hills and in the valleys. And I like that because as the grass grows up, it makes homes for all sorts of interesting little creatures. And if I can go out into the tall grass and just spend a little time looking down there at root level, I can find all kinds of interesting things. So one day, I went out into the tall grass. And I went bending the blades of grass, looking to see if I could find that little caterpillar inchworm. And when I was pushing back the grass, I saw a grasshopper. Well, that's why they call them grasshoppers, because they're in the grass and they hop. I saw a snail moving slowly along. I saw some ants go marching one by one. Hurrah. I saw a little roly-poly pill bug and rolled up into a ball, and then there it was. I found the little inchworm. There it was. See him? He kind of just like that. So I brought him in my house, and I made a little home for him too. I put him in a little jar. Now I figured he was hungry, because I was hungry. So I got him something to eat. He doesn't like peanut butter and jelly. No, what's he like to eat?
Grass.
Grass? What do you think? What does he like to eat?
He likes to eat leaves.
Leaves? What do you think? Leaves? Let me see if you agree. Show me. Do we agree? Leaves? Yeah. Grass and leaves. I found him in the grass, but he also likes to munch on leaves. So I went out and I got some little leaves to feed to my caterpillar inchworm. I put them in the jar, and boy was he hungry. I could hear him burp. Excuse you. He ate all of that up, so I had to go and get him some more leaves. I put them in the jar, and he began to chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and chew, and I heard him But wait a minute, when I went back to check on him, I didn't hear a thing. I looked, he wasn't even moving. In fact, I could hardly even see him. He was all covered up with some white, sticky, moldy, icky stuff. I thought he died.
He probably ate too much food. Probably his stomach's coming.
What do you think was really happening?
He also had.
What did he eat? He was covered in leaves.
What do you think? What do you think, Noah? Oh, say it again for the people who back what you said.
I think he got too tall and butterfly.
I think he's gonna turn.
Do we have agreement on that? Anybody else think that? I thought that too, after I calmed down, because a good friend of mine told me that they turn into butterflies. Milani, I called her up on the phone and said, "What's going to happen to these artists?" She said, "I think I'm going to turn to a butterfly." Oh. I can't keep a butterfly in a jar. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'd have to let it go. But I didn't want it to go away. So I thought, oh, what's a butterflies don't eat leaves. They like something else. What do they want?
Flowers.
Do we have agreement on that? Was that what you were going to say? Oh, yeah. They like flowers, so I realized I'm going to have to grow some flowers if I want to keep my butterfly friend around. So I got some seeds, and I put them in the ground, and I took good care of them, and I watered them, and I tried to help them grow. And sure enough, over time, up from the ground came green sprouts. And out from those sprouts came a green stem. And up from those stems came green leaves. And sure enough, after a time, the flowers began to bloom. Oh, there they were, my pretty blooming flowers. Now here's an interesting thing. It's interesting how timing works in the natural world. In our lives, we're part of it too. In the time it took for those seeds to take root and those flowers to grow and then to open up and bloom was the same amount of time it took for that caterpillar to dream, to grow, and to change until indeed he had become a beautiful butterfly. So it came back and it stayed, and I was happy, but I was also surprised because when my butterfly stayed, soon after that, along came another. And you know what I discovered? If you're good to one friend, soon you might have more friends. And it's good to have friends.
Afterwards, everyone gets a paper butterfly of their very own as a finger puppet that they can flutter around the room, and we can use this for an activity where the butterfly flutters to the bright colors that it enjoys, go to something red, go to something orange, and so on, go high, go low, go inside something, go out on top of something. And then certainly the students all get to color in their butterflies in their own special way.